times of stress, you know that you need to calm down, to breathe, to become calm and balanced. You need to learn to stay aware of your body, your breath, just like when you practice the yoga postures. As we tune into our breath, we recognize how the breath is always happening in the present. It's always happening right now. And through the practice, body, mind, spirit is also brought into this moment. And as we come into this moment, we recognize the miracle of our existence. How amazing it is to be alive on planet Earth right now. The breathing practices that we are looking at today all stimulate the parasympathetic side of your nervous system. This is the side which helps to relax, the side that draws the mind inwards. In this recording, we're looking at 3 different techniques, but each of these techniques all work as an overall tonic. They cool the body and mind, dispel fatigue and restlessness, and can also help to stabilize blood pressure. However, it's the effect upon the mind that is most profound. For if you find yourself dwelling on past experiences, just remember that this moment is all you ever have. Whether or not a moment is precious is determined by the degree of consciousness and presence that you bring to it. So in this moment, right now, do the best you can do. Create new, create amazing memories. And if you find yourself dwelling on a fantasy future, a future that has not happened yet, remember that you change the future only by your actions in the present. So now, let's begin to come to this moment. For it is here right now that we're able to nourish all areas and aspects of our lives. And all we've really got to do is breathe. Hello, it's lovely to be with you today. We're going to enjoy some pranayama practice. Working with the breath, using the breath to bring calmness, peace into our body, into our minds. I'm doing the practice outside, and if you can, do so because the air is so much fresher. Sounds of nature all around you. And you often find that after doing maybe a few minutes with your breath that you're able to sink quite deeply into a state of stillness. So when you're ready, do sit either cross-legged or kneeling in a position that feels comfortable to you. And just resting the wrists down towards your knees. Have the palms so they're facing downwards. And then just close your eyes. And begin to tune in to the movement and the flow of your breath. Feeling the breath as it passes in and out of your nostrils. letting your awareness move into the sensation of your breath, the coolness upon its arrival, the gentle warmth as it leaves. Letting your awareness flow from your nose down to your windpipe, and just observing the gentle flow of the air as it passes through your windpipe. Drawing your attention down towards your ribs and chest, and observing the gentle expansion of your ribs as you breathe in, the contraction as you breathe out. Observing the miraculous exchanges of gases with each breath that you take. Let your awareness move all the way down towards your navel and abdomen. And observing the gentle rise and fall of the navel as the breath flows in and out of your body. Now keeping your awareness deep down around the navel and abdomen. And on your next in-breath, breathing in from the abdomen and navel and drawing the breath up through the sides of the ribs, all the way up towards the top of your neck and head. And as you breathe out, just allow your awareness to flow from the back of your neck all the way down the length of your spine to the base. And then breathing in as you draw your awareness back up through the front of your body, feeling that expansion. And breathing out as your awareness flows all the way down the length of your spine to the base. Just enjoy this a few times. Continuing with this awareness, continuing with this practice. But on your next in-breath, begin to visualize a ball of golden light flowing up through the front of your body, up towards the crown of your head. And then breathing out as this golden light flows all the way down through the back of your body, down to the base of your spine, before breathing in, drawing that beautiful light back up through the front of you. On your next exhalation, breathing out completely. And then as you breathe in, pursing the lips and sucking the air in through the mouth and throat as your awareness flows all the way up the front of your body to the crown of your head. On reaching the crown of the head, closing the mouth, breathing out through the nostrils as your awareness flows all the way down the length of your spine to the base. And encouraging the breaths to be long and deep. Begin to observe the little pause at the end of the in-breath. And that little pause at the end of each exhalation. And allow that pause to lengthen a little if you wish. But ensure that you do not force. Maybe just holding it for a second or two. At the end of each in-breath, visualizing that golden light at the crown of your head. And at the end of each exhalation, observing that golden light at the base of your spine. After your next exhalation, just return to breathing through your nostrils. The natural breath, the spontaneous breath. And spend a moment observing the subtle changes already occurring within you and around you. Let your awareness just sink down into your navel and abdomen. Just witnessing the gentle movement as the navel rises and falls. Let your awareness move down into your arms and hands and just gently turning the wrists so that the palms face upwards towards the sky. And noticing how just through this little movement of turning your wrists, rolling your shoulders round, how it begins to open through the thoracic region of your chest. How it begins to direct the breath more predominantly into your lungs. Feel the breath long and deep, but really focusing upon the whole center of your rib cage. And now on your next in-breath, keeping your eyes closed, just breathing in as you lift the right arm forwards in front of you. And as you breathe out, bending the elbow, resting the middle finger at the point between your eyebrows. Breathing in as the arm straightens out in front, and breathing out, resting the wrist down to your knee. Breathing in, the left arm reaching forwards. Breathing out as the elbow bends, resting the middle finger at the point between the eyebrows. Breathing in as the arm straightens, and out to lower. As you breathe in, take both arms forwards in front of you, bringing the palms together. And as you breathe out, drawing the thumbs to rest them on your sternum in the center of your chest. Breathing in as the arms straighten. Breathing out to rest the wrists towards your knees. That was one round. Let's continue to flow in time, in tune with your breath. Keeping the eyes closed throughout. And seeing if you can find the exact same spot for that middle finger each time it comes to rest at the point between your eyebrows. This is a practice of dharana, a way of developing concentration, focus, one pointed focus for your mind. The next time that the hands come towards your heart space, just stay there. Feeling a balance, a harmony within you and around you. And then just gently resting the wrists back down towards your knees. The next breathing technique that we'll look at involves lots of sighing. I don't know about you, but during the last 4 or 5 weeks, different feelings, different emotions have arisen from within. And some of them are new, some of them are old, all of them quite peculiar. In this next technique, as we sigh the air out, we're sighing out all our troubles, all our fears, all our anxieties. You're breathing out anything that you no longer want to hold on to. Breathe out anything that you don't want to keep, you don't want to possess for any longer of your life. That's not to say that it might not come back, but with this practice you can continue to stay on top of it. It's very similar to our first practice that we were doing, where you were breathing in through the mouth and out through the nose. Except this time you'll be breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. With this particular technique, you're looking for more intensity. So you're going to be breathing in quite quickly, maybe breathing out quite slowly, whatever feels right for you. And it will be a little like this. Ah. 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 Now you can decide, you may want to hold the breath for longer or shorter. You might want the breath to be faster or slower. So you really find what works for you. But we'll begin together. So breathing out completely. And then breathing in through the nose. Holding. And then when you feel the need to let it go, once fully out of air, breathing in through the nose, filling back up. Holding. Feel free to be quite expressive with your sounds on those exhalations. Entertain the neighbors if nothing else. Keep an intensity there. Breathing in fully, holding, releasing. Ah. 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 Breathing in navel, ribs, chest. Hold. Ah. 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 And then return to your natural breath. So often we think of our lungs as being at the front of our body, but they're more in the middle rather than at the front. We often feel the movement of our ribs and chest expanding at the front, but now I'd like you to lie down onto your front and observe the movement of your breath around the back of your body, around your shoulder blades. So when you wish, you just lie down onto your front. And continue to breathe deeply and evenly, feeling the movement of the air within your lungs. And now gently bending the knees, giving the legs a little sway from side to side. Resting down when you wish. And just relax for a while longer.